Making a game in general is very difficult. Selling a game, on the other hand, is a whole nother story. One that I've never done before. So tacking on a 2-month deadline and a whole bunch of features I've never done before sounds like a good idea, right? Nah, not really. But that's what we're doing. Hello everyone, my name is Matthew with Soul Engine Studio, and today we are embarking on an amazing journey. Back in August, we released a little jam game called Across the Creek. At the time, we had committed to working on jam games only, but for some reason this game specifically stood out to us. As well as other people. People really seemed to enjoy playing this game, but like I said, we wanted to continue to do game jams and just get better at the craft. Well, it's time to return to that game and complete the idea we had with a deadline in mind. Across the Creek really came from the desire to want to make a good platformer. We had made a few platforming games, but none that could really hold their own, and none that really had their ideas come to fruition since they were game jam games. Across the Creek was really the culmination of months working in Unity and honing our game dev craft. So when people responded well to it, it really pumped us up and made it feel like all that work really paid off. So when it came to picking an idea we had that we wanted to flesh out even further to possibly sell, there was a clear project we had in mind. We really want to make a game that's worth selling while also keeping a strict deadline. And with what we want to do with Across the Creek, it really just fits that criteria. So in order to try and make a game that's worthy of being sold and worthy of people playing it, we'd love to take ideas from other games and kind of apply it to this game, but also remembering that we want to make it our own. So making sure that the player feels good, like maybe you'd see in Celeste, while also being quirky and fun, like some of the things that you might see in Hollow Knight. We want to bring those things into this game while also bringing our own flair. And that's really where the story comes in, because we want to tell a more personal story. It actually kind of revolves around an aspect of my childhood where my friend lived across the creek on the other side of the woods, and basically we had a pathway that connected the two. So if we wanted to hang out, we would go through this path, and sometimes it was scary, sometimes it wasn't, but there was always stories to tell from those trips back and forth. And that really gives us a great foundation to work from, mainly from a story perspective, but also an art style and even some of the gameplay features. We really want to embrace that child perspective when it comes to maybe facing some of your fears and going to see your friend, and I think that'll translate really well into the gameplay of the game, while also leaving almost a nostalgic feel. So because this game was a game jam game to begin with, we almost have a prototype already. We really only want to spend kind of one more month on this game. We want to release it by the end of the year. That's why I'm saying it's a 2-month project, because we already have a month in the bag. And because of that foundation we have, a lot of the gameplay ideas already have that foundation. Some of those features include a flashlight to help you take down enemies, and a walkie-talkie feature that allows you to talk to your friend to build up your courage, which your courage is your health bar. And in order to build that health bar, like I just mentioned, you need to talk to your friend. And so there's going to be healing areas where you can pull out your walkie-talkie and talk to your friend. And again, we really want to build that feeling of the power of friendship, and that you need friends and support to help you get through those hard times in life. So from using a flashlight as a weapon to using a walkie-talkie as a means to get your health back, we want this game to sort of stand apart from other platformers, but also to just be a good platformer. We know that there's an absolute ocean of other platformers out there, but we really are using this as a learning experience that we hope others can learn from it as well. We've never done something like this, and this is the first time we've even considered doing something like this. So again, like I said, a learning experience. To kind of bring it home, that's why we put a deadline on it, because we easily could spend way too much time on it. If you've watched my other video, you know I have a tendency to bloat my projects, which leads to me not finishing them. And I do not want to do that with this. So this is not going to be a long devlog series. Pretty much only 5 weeks. So that'll make it easy for you guys to follow along. We want to hear it all. We want to hear the feedback. We want to hear advice. We really want this to be a community event. So please like and subscribe so you can tune in next week and get all the updates on this game. If you guys do have any ideas, please leave them in the comments below. We would just love to read them. So that's it for Devlog 0. We hope you guys are as excited as us about this project. We really can't wait to see it come to fruition. So until next time, guys, keep pursuing that game dev dream, and we'll see you next time. See you later.